First of all, thank you very much for participating in this interview. We have another two cameramans around here. So basically, as you probably know, NBA is going to reopen on the 31st of July.
Yeah.
In a new format, in a crazy format.
Yeah.
And basically, unlike another major leagues as Premier League or La Liga have decided, NBA is going to gather all the teams, all the players in just one location in Orlando, in Disney World. So what do you think about this kind of measure to avoid spreading or avoid possibility of contagion?
I mean, in a sense it's good because I suppose they can go ahead with playing the actual games. You can't really complain as long as the sport going ahead. It's good for everyone. It's good for motivation, you know. You can't really complain as long as they're going ahead with the games, which is what everybody really wants.
So have you definitely been looking forward for this moment?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting. I've had the 31st in my head for a long time.
I think it's commercially speaking, it's very good because it will be a good event for the NBA. It could be nice to avoid people to travel between each states, but I think the best solution is to have the sport event in the own stadium, because for the supporters, for the fans, it's better to support the team in its own stadium. So.
But now in this current situation, every single team, every single league is playing behind closed doors. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if your fans are not there because they are not going to be allowed to get in the stadiums.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
For example, okay. So for example, in Bundesliga or in Spain, everywhere they are playing behind closed doors.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I think it's better to don't play, because if you don't have your fans in the stadium, it's not good.
He's Leandro from Brazil.
Hello. How are you?
Brazil. Now games are being played behind closed doors. So what do you think about this neutral situation that they are gonna create?
This change loads of things. Like I went to huge games in Brazil, like football games, and the big crowds make the difference sometimes. Like I saw like some teams losing for 3 points and then reverse this for 4-1, like something like that, you know, as the crowd was like helping them and shouting, and this they're not going to have this, like.
Yeah.
So so I guess that it's quite important for players to have the support from the crowd, so they might feel like less motivated, but on the other hand they won't listen to the boo sounds from the crowd, from the opponent crowd. So I would say it would be strange and different for them, but if they keep focusing on whatever they're doing, it shouldn't make a big difference.
It's gonna be fun because it's they are taking the advantage and the disadvantage away from the both teams, so it's gonna be neutral. So I don't think so anyone should be complaining about this. It's a neutral condition for everyone. It's gonna be interesting because every game is gonna be a away game from now on, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And I just want to see basketball back, so no matter how they do it, I'm okay with it.
Basically, according to that, have you ever seen, for example, the measure that teams as Borussia Mönchengladbach, sorry, because it's a really tricky name, did to recreate the face of the supporters using cardboards to put it in the stadium? Have you seen that picture?
I saw this on the news, but I think...
What do you think about that?
I don't know, like it's...
I think it's a little bit ridiculous.
It's something that you need to feel, like you feel in your blood, like when you are in the crowd. I never played like a player, but I have been in the crowd. Like it's totally different. Like when you are among like 100, 300 people like shouting, and it's totally different. They're not going to have like.
Just to let you know, each one of these cardboards costs, the price is 19 euros. And apart from the environmental consequences that you could take in mind, more than 13,000 of these cardboards had been ordered. So if you were one of these football team supporters, for example, if you were a Borussia Mönchengladbach supporter, would you order any of this cardboard for you?
As a support of the team, maybe as well. I would like to support the team, like, but.
No, I think I will just save money to go when everything is fine, or maybe for a nice dinner.
Why they are even trying to do this? Because everyone knows, like even the players know that they are just cardboards. Who would like to play for a cardboard in front of them? Like, why do we even spend that much amount on cardboards? Like, everyone is aware that they are not humans, they are not people, they are not watching. It's just cardboard. It's just like playing for empty seats. Not me. Not me. I don't see the point in that.
I work in the hospital.
Okay, as a doctor or nurse, or okay, and how is the situation now?
Oh, it's good. Like, it's all under control.
Perfect.
So we've got less and less cases.
Okay,
that's all very positive.
Perfect. That's so nice. Okay. Even La Liga through Movistar, that is the TV station who broadcasts the signal, and Sky Sports in Premier League have decided to take artificial voices and to put artificial crowds using virtual reality. Okay, as if it were a video game. You know, it's more or less like this.
Got it.
Just for the supporters, because there's not going to be any impact for the players. They're not going to realize about that. So, have you seen any of these tries?
For you, yeah.
Can I show you the both difference, and then you tell me how do you feel and which one would you choose?
Quien está en realidad ejerciendo de base en muchas situaciones. Otra vez Lammers, otra vez Laminator. 3 de 3 desde media distancia. 20-23. Baldwin en la pintura. Lumber.
Casemiro caressing it into the path of Benzema. Hazard is switched to the right and comes into the box. Drops back, Kroos. Good drop by Modric into the lane, and now leads Kroos on a merry run.
So, which one would you rather?
Oh, the second one, definitely.
Second one.
The second one. It makes it seem like as if they were playing a normal match. I mean, the atmosphere and all that, it gets the players going, so I don't see any problem with using the second one.
Yeah.
So I definitely would choose that over the first one, yeah. It makes it better watching at home as well.
Which one would you choose?
With the effects.
With the effects?
Yeah, it's better.
With the virtual reality effects?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Personally, I'm okay with both. I do not really see the difference, for me at least. I would love to hear a coach scream. That would be fun.
Do you imagine Greg Popovich like screaming to their players?
Obviously. Or players like Klay Thompson or Stephen Curry go on a run, they get hot.
Yeah.
It would be fun to watch, to hear Steve Kerr talking about them at that point of time. And specifically, I would like to hear Draymond Green, because he's been called the emotional carrier of the team. So the way he controls the game, the way he guides other players to move.
If I were a fan, probably I would switch between both options. You know, maybe the first 2 quarters using artificial sounds, artificial crowd, and then in some concrete moment I would turn it off. You know, I would turn off the virtual reality to experiment the real vibes of the gameplay. Maybe I would rotate.
I would actually do the same thing. But the last quarter would definitely be without any virtual reality. Yes, last quarter I want to hear what is going on in their heads. I want to hear what they are trying to do. For example, if you have a very close game going on, Giannis is on the opposite side. He's going on a roll. Or James Harden is there. You want to defend his three-pointer, step-back threes. So I would prefer watching people actually talk, like, don't let him take a three, don't let him do this, don't let him drive from the left.
Do you know who Jose Manuel Calderón is? A former NBA player?
I haven't heard. I'm sure some of my friends would have.
Jose Manuel Calderón, former Toronto Raptors player and New York Knicks. Calderón. So Calderón is the current vice president of the NBA Players Union.
Yeah.
So even him said that the risk of contagion is not zero.
Yeah.
So they cannot avoid all the risks about this situation. What do you think about reopening in general?
So I think that they should definitely open. And that's what they're living for. So I think they should reopen. Probably not for crowds at the moment.
Okay.
But in a few months' time, like we should definitely reconsider and try to open for the audience as well. Maybe with the social distancing at first.
Okay. So first of all, playing behind closed doors, then partially open, and in which moment to allow the entry to all of the people? In which moment would you recommend that?
It's hard to say. You see, it's like it.
Unfortunately, we have a healthcare professional here, so I can ask you that.
if we will really have this significant decrease in the number of cases, then that's the point we should start thinking about engaging crowds into the sports activities, I would say. Like, definitely not for now, but it's hard for me to tell when. I would say if I'd have to predict, I would say in probably 6 months' time.
After the development of the vaccine and the distribution of the vaccine, or before?
I would say it more depends on the number of cases rather than the vaccine. Like, vaccine is important, of course, but I don't know if we will be able to get the vaccine fast, and then even if, then it will take time to redistribute the vaccine to the population. Okay. So I would be more guided by the number of cases. So if you would have really low number of cases in the future, then it's the time to think about reintroducing sports activities to the crowds.
Imagínate esta situación. Hay 3 jugadores que representan 3 distintos estereotipos. Uno sería Marc Gasol, ¿sabes quién es Marc Gasol? Vale, Marc Gasol ahora mismo en la NBA tiene la imagen como de tío gracioso. Luego, por otra parte, tendríamos a Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan es un jugador de los San Antonio Spurs que tiene fama de todo lo contrario, muy tranquilote, muy relax y demás. Y luego, por otra parte, tendríamos a Michael Jordan, que es el más grande de todos los tiempos, pero tiene un instinto súper competitivo a muerte, tanto para bien como para mal, un instinto competitivo muy fuerte. Entonces, imagínate que tuvieras que pasar 14 días de aislamiento, en el comienzo de la cuarentena, por ejemplo, que tuvieras que pasar 14 días de aislamiento encerrada con uno de estos jugadores. ¿Con cuál te gustaría pasar estos 14 días?
Con Jordan.
¿Con Jordan? Sí. Okay. Pero hay que contar con que estamos hablando de un tío súper competitivo, que para bien o para mal, seguramente cuando salieras de esa cuarentena parecería Rambo, pero con todas sus consecuencias.
Totalmente, no sé, pero porque yo creo que soy más fan de él y no sé, sería muy gracioso. Okay. Simplemente por eso.
Perfecto. Pues muchísimas gracias, Lidia. Aquí hemos tenido uno de los ejemplos de que los españoles colonizamos Irlanda, sí señor, pero desde el buen rollo. Okay. Muchas gracias de verdad por participar.
What's the YouTube channel?
The name it's called This Is Motion.
This is motion.
This is motion.
Okay, good. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
Perfect. So thank you very much for participating. Okay. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, Javi. No?
Javi, yeah.
Javi. My pronunciation's terrible.
and mine, I don't have to say anything. So thanks a million, man. Vale, pues como era de esperar, nos hemos encontrado opiniones de todos los colores, nos hemos encontrado apoyos, nos hemos encontrado detractores. Me ha molado mucho salir a la calle, entrevistar a la gente, empaparme de la vibra de la gente. Gracias por haber estado aquí. Nos veremos de nuevo en un vídeo de
This Is Motion.
Adiós.